Is your cat spraying and you don't know how to stop it? This is a question that can leave many pet owners feeling perplexed and, quite frankly, a bit frustrated. But don't worry, we're here to help you understand and tackle this issue head on. Firstly, it's important to understand why cats spray. It's not just a random act of rebellion or a sign of a mischievous feline. In fact, it's a completely normal behavior for cats and is one of their primary ways of communicating. Yes, you heard it right. Your cat is trying to tell you something, and it's our job to decipher what that might be. One of the main reasons why a cat might spray is to mark their territory. Cats are territorial animals by nature, and their world revolves around their territory. So, when they spray, they're essentially putting up a sign that says, "This is my turf." It's their way of telling other cats to back off, and also a way to reassure themselves of their own secure space. Another reason could be stress. Changes in the environment, such as a new pet or a move to a new house, can cause your cat to feel stressed. And when cats are stressed, they spray. It's their way of coping, their method of bringing some familiarity back into their lives. Lastly, medical issues can also cause a cat to spray. If your cat is spraying excessively, or if their behavior has suddenly changed, it might be a good idea to consult a vet. Conditions like urinary tract infections or other medical problems can cause discomfort and lead to spraying. So, there you have it. Understanding the reasons why your cat sprays is like cracking the code to their behavior. It's a language, a form of communication that, once understood, can help you address the issue more effectively. Knowing why your cat is spraying is the first step to stopping it. So, let's move on to the next steps, shall we? First things first, ensure your cat is not spraying due to health issues. When it comes to our feline friends, their behavior often mirrors their health. If your cat has suddenly started spraying, it's crucial to rule out any medical reasons behind this change. Yes, spraying can sometimes be a sign of territoriality or stress, but it can also be an indicator of underlying health issues. Think about it this way. If you were feeling unwell, wouldn't you behave differently? Cats are no different. They may not be able to tell us in words, but their actions can speak volumes, and one of those actions can be spraying. Here's where a trip to the vet becomes essential. Your vet can conduct a thorough physical examination and run necessary diagnostic tests to ensure your cat isn't suffering from any health problems. This could range from urinary tract infections, bladder stones, or even more serious conditions like kidney disease or diabetes. In some cases, your cat might be in pain, and spraying is their way of signaling that something is wrong. It's a cry for help that should not be ignored. If your cat is older or has a history of health issues, it's even more important to get them checked out. Remember, early detection is key in treating many health conditions. The sooner you catch a potential problem, the better the prognosis. And in the case of spraying, ruling out medical issues can also help you focus on the behavioral aspects if health isn't the root cause. Now you might be thinking, but my cat hates going to the vet. Yes, vet visits can be stressful for both you and your cat. But consider this, a short-term stressor like a vet visit could potentially help alleviate a long-term problem like spraying, and your vet can provide guidance and solutions tailored specifically to your cat's health and needs. So don't delay that vet visit. Your cat's health and happiness are worth it. And remember, a healthy cat is a happy cat, and a happy cat is less likely to spray. A clean bill of health is key before proceeding to behavioral modifications. Has your cat been neutered or spayed yet? If not, this could be a crucial step in reducing or even eliminating their spraying behavior. Neutering or spaying, also known as sterilization, is a standard veterinary procedure that removes a cat's reproductive organs. Now you might be wondering, how does sterilization affect spraying? Well, spraying is often a territorial behavior, and it's especially common in cats that haven't been neutered or spayed. This is because the hormones that drive reproduction also influence territorial marking. So, when we neuter a male cat or spay a female cat, we're also reducing the levels of these hormones, which can lead to a decrease in spraying. But that's not the only reason to consider sterilization. Beyond curbing spraying, neutering, or spaying your cat has a host of other benefits. For one, it can prevent unwanted litters of kittens, which is a significant factor in the overpopulation of cats. It can also protect your cat from certain health issues. For instance, spaying a female cat can prevent uterine infections and breast tumors, which are malignant in about 90% of cats. Neutering a male cat can prevent testicular cancer and some prostate problems. It's also worth noting that sterilization does not cause a cat to gain weight or become lazy. That's a common misconception. In reality, diet and exercise are the primary factors that influence a cat's weight and activity levels. However, it's essential to consult with a veterinarian before making any decisions. Every cat is unique, and the best course of action will depend on your cat's age, health, and behavior. So, if your cat is spraying and they haven't been neutered or spayed, it might be time to consider these procedures. Remember, they're not just about controlling the cat population. They're about improving the health and behavior of your cat and making your home a more pleasant place to live. Neutering or spaying your cat can significantly reduce or even eliminate spraying. So, don't hesitate to discuss this option with your vet. After all, it's all about giving your feline friend the best life possible. Is your cat stressed? That's a question many of us might not consider, but it's an important one. Stress can be a significant factor in why your cat may be spraying. Our feline friends are sensitive creatures, and changes in their environment, new people or pets, or even shift in their daily routines can cause them stress. You might be wondering, how do I know if my cat is stressed? There are telltale signs that your cat might be feeling anxious. Changes in their behavior, such as hiding more than usual, over-grooming, or a decrease in appetite, can all be indicators of stress. Also, if your cat has suddenly started spraying when they haven't before, this could be a sign that they're feeling uneasy. So how can you help your cat and create a stress-free environment for them? It's simpler than you might think. Start by maintaining a routine. Cats love consistency. Feeding, playtime, and even cuddle sessions should occur around the same time each day. Next, consider the physical environment. Make sure your cat has plenty of places to hide and perch. Cats like to observe their surroundings from a safe distance, and high places can offer a sense of security. Enrichment is crucial as well. Interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and scratching posts can provide mental stimulation and an outlet for your cat's energy. Also, never underestimate the power of a calm and quiet environment. Loud noises and constant activity can be overwhelming for cats. If your household is often noisy, provide a quiet sanctuary for your cat where they can retreat and relax. Lastly, if you've recently added a new pet or family member to the household, give your cat time to adjust. Slow introductions and plenty of reassurances can help ease their stress. Remember, every cat is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. It's all about observing your cat and understanding their needs. A happy and stress-free cat is less likely to spray. So by addressing the stress, you're not only improving your cat's quality of life, but also making strides towards stopping the unwanted spraying. A stress-free cat is less likely to spray. So your cat has sprayed. What's next? You may be tempted to reach for a regular household cleaner, but if you're serious about stopping the spraying, that's not going to cut it. You see, cat urine is a potent substance, and even when it seems like it's gone, that distinct scent can still linger, invisible to us, but not to our feline friends. This residual scent can encourage your cat to return to the scene of the crime, starting the cycle all over again. That's where enzymatic cleaners come into play. These aren't your run-of-the-mill cleaning products. Enzymatic cleaners contain special ingredients that can break down the proteins in cat urine, effectively eradicating that lingering scent. So when you're cleaning up after your cat, consider investing in a good enzymatic cleaner. It's a small step that can make a big difference. Now, beyond cleaning, there's another weapon in your arsenal: deterrents. These can take many forms, from sprays to motion-activated devices. However, let's focus on the simplest and most accessible deterrents. First up, there's the classic foil method. Cats, as a rule, dislike walking on aluminum foil. So, if your cat keeps spraying a particular spot, try covering it with foil. It's an easy and affordable solution that can discourage your cat from returning. Then there's the citrus method. Many cats dislike the smell of citrus. So try leaving some citrus peels in the problem area, or use a citrus-based spray. It's a natural, non-toxic deterrent that can help keep your cat at bay. Remember, The goal here isn't to punish your cat, but rather to make the sprayed areas less appealing. It's about creating an environment where your cat feels no need to spray. In the end, it's a two-pronged approach: thorough cleaning to remove the scent and effective deterrence to discourage future spraying. It may take some time and patience, but with the right tools and strategies, you can create a spray-free home. Proper cleanup and deterrence are crucial in breaking the cycle of repeated spraying. Remember, punishment is not the answer. This statement may seem counterintuitive, especially when dealing with a behavior as frustrating as cat spraying, but hear me out. Cats are sensitive and complex creatures, and their behaviors are often a response to their environment or their emotional state. When you punish a cat for spraying, you may inadvertently create stress or fear, which can actually exacerbate the problem. Instead of punishment, consider the alternative: positive reinforcement. This approach focuses on rewarding good behavior rather than punishing bad ones. It's a method that works with the natural instincts and behaviors of cats, encouraging them to repeat actions that result in positive outcomes. So, how does it work? Let's break it down. First, you need to catch your cat in the act of doing something right. Maybe it's using the litter box appropriately or not spraying for a full day. Once you've identified the positive behavior, you'll need to reward it immediately. This could be with a treat, some extra petting, or even just a kind word. The key here is consistency. The reward needs to happen every time the good behavior occurs, so your cat makes a clear connection between the behavior and the reward. Now you may be thinking, well, that's all well and good, but my cat is spraying, not doing anything good. And that's a fair point. But remember, positive reinforcement is about encouraging good behavior, not discouraging bad ones. So focus on what your cat is doing right and reward that. Over time, these positive behaviors should start to replace the negative ones. It's important to be patient. Changing behavior takes time, especially when it's something as instinctual as spraying. But with consistent positive reinforcement, you can start to see a shift in your cat's behavior. Remember, every cat is unique. What works for one may not work for another. Experiment with different rewards and see what your cat responds to best. Positive reinforcement can be a powerful tool in stopping your cat from spraying. It's about working with your cat's instincts and behaviors, not against them. And in the end, it can lead to a happier, healthier home for both you and your feline friend. Sometimes you may need a little extra help. And that's perfectly okay. Dealing with a cat that's spraying can be a complex issue, and it's not always something that can be solved alone. Let's talk about when it might be necessary to seek help from a professional, like a veterinarian or a cat behaviorist. If you've tried everything and your feline friend is still spraying, it's time to call in the cavalry. Firstly, consider reaching out to your cat's veterinarian. They're not just there for vaccinations and checkups, but they're also a wealth of knowledge on cat behavior. A vet can help rule out any underlying medical issues that might be causing your cat to spray. They can also provide advice on medications that can help manage the behavior, especially if it's stress-related. But what if you've been to the vet and your cat is still spraying? That's when a cat behaviorist might be able to help. Cat behaviorists are professionals who specialize in understanding why cats behave the way they do. They can provide tailored advice and strategies that are specific to your cat's situation. Think of them like detectives, but for cat behavior. They'll look at all aspects of your cat's life: their environment, their interactions with other pets and people, their diet, and even their playtime. Then, they'll use this information to help you understand why your cat is spraying and give you strategies to stop it. Remember, seeking professional help isn't a sign of failure or defeat. It's about doing what's best for your cat and for you. After all, you want a happy home for both of you, right? So, don't be afraid to reach out to the experts. They're there to help, and they have the knowledge and experience to guide you through this. Don't be afraid to seek professional help if you're struggling to stop your cat from spraying, because sometimes a little extra help can make all the difference. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We've uncovered the reasons behind why cats spray, a behavior often linked to marking territory or expressing discomfort. Next, we stressed the importance of ruling out any medical issues that might be causing this behavior, as it could be a symptom of a more serious health problem. We then discussed the potential benefits of neutering or spaying your cat, as this can significantly reduce spraying. We also addressed the role stress plays in spraying behavior and the importance of creating a stress-free environment for your feline friend. From there, we talked about cleaning up and deterrence methods, as well as the power of positive reinforcement in curbing this behavior. Finally, we looked at when it might be necessary to seek professional help. Remember, patience and understanding are key when dealing with a cat that sprays. Good luck.